everyone. You warmly welcome to my YouTube channel. It's very great having you here with me. So those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much, and for those who are yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscribe button so that whenever I post new videos, you'll be able to receive it in time. So thank you so much. So quickly, we are moving on to today's project. This project is in two parts. The part 1 has already been done, and then today is the part 2. All right, so we are doing a Thanksgiving fascinator or headband for F client. All right, so we started with the part 1 where we covered our Alice band with a 1-inch foam and then satin. So I'll leave the link to the part 1 in the comment section so that you can click and go and watch. All right, so just as we did, we covered the Alice band with satin. All right, so then we will need our fishing line. Like I said in the part 1, I'm using the 3mm or the 0.3 mm fishing line to help me because of the size of the needle I'll be using. I'll put it aside. Okay, then I'll need some feathers. Of course, I need some sequins, some feathers, and some flowers for embellishments. Of course, then I'll put them aside. Then of course I'll need my scissors. My scissors, and then needles, of which I've already threaded with the fishing line so that it will ease up the work. So as and when you do, you keep on threading. Then you need our crystals. Yes, so this is the size 14 of the crystals that I'm using, and then on top of that I'm going to use seed beads. Seed beads are very small in size, so the seed beads will sit on top of the size 14. So quickly we will start with the sewing. We are going to sew all the seed beads and then the crystals onto the band to complete it, to make it very beautiful for our dear sister. So you can also do it. It's very simple and very easy. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for joining me. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel, and then for those who have already subscribed, I say thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, so if you try, so this is what you do. It's very easy. We are sewing it all around the band, and then there'll be parts that we won't put the seed beads because that is where we are going to put the embellishment. So if you want to start, what you do is that you choose your your index and your 4 fingers, you put them together, and then you measure wherever it reaches. That is where you're going to start working from. So as you can see, you measure from the tip. So from the tip with 2 fingers you measure, then you start your work from there. So you start beading from there, or you start fixing the thread and then the needle from there. So quickly then you go and do it. So for you not to forget, you can just put your pin there. Yes, then you start sewing small bit by bit. So you see, you pull the thread, and because you tie the knot, it's not coming out. It's strong and it's firm enough. So we are going to sew the beads onto it right now. What you do is that you pick the bigger bead, then you put it there, then you pick the small bead. You see that when I picked the bigger bead, I didn't sew it right away. You pick the small bead, and what you do is that you put the needle back into the hole in the small bead, then before you sew it onto the band. You take your time. If you do this, the seed bead will sit beautifully on the 14-inch bead. So anytime you want to let your seed bead sit comfortably and beautifully, that is what you do. Again, you pick your bigger bead, then you pick your C bead, then you pass it through the same hole before you go on. Then you pull. Yes, so this is how we are going to sew it all round to the end. Very simple, everybody can do it. And the crystals also comes in different sizes. We have size 20, even size 3, size 1, size 2. So whichever size you prefer, then you will use, depending on the kind of hairband you want to make. So keep watching, and thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. And then while you are sewing, you make sure you arrange them beautifully and nicely, but not in any particular order or not any particular shape or form. Piece of the thread, you cut it, yes, cut it out, and then tie it to make sure that you have secured the knot so that it does not, the beads are not removed. So you tie it, you really secure the knots. You can do it twice, or if you are sure that the one time tying is okay, then you are good. But I will do it twice to ensure that it's so secured. Then after that, I will cut the extra thread out. Then I'll pick the next thread, and then I'll continue with the fixing of the beads on the thread, on the band. So you can even start from where you tied the thread to ensure that you have actually fastened the place, or you can start from anywhere. So gradually you'll be done in no time, and then you apply our embellishment. One thing we should notice is that while you are working on your band, think of where you'll be putting your embellishment. If you are putting it on your right side or on the left side, so wherever you're going to start or you put your embellishment, you will not add the C bead to the crystal. So let's say if this is where I want to put my embellishment, if this is the side I want to put my embellishment, then there will be no need for me to put C beads on top, because if I put C beads on top, the flowers will cover the C beads. So I'll only have to put sew my crystals on it and then continue working. So you choose whether you want to do it on your left or on your right. So as you can see, I will do my embellishment on this side. So I'm going to sew some of the crystals here, but this time I'm not going to add the C beads till I get to the center, and then I continue from there. So everything that I'm going to sew here is going to be without the C beads. I'm just going to sew only the crystal on it for you to see. So no C bead. So right away, immediately I put on my crystal, I'll put the thread under and then pull it. Yes, so make sure that I have secured my crystal and then it's not going to fall off. This time, because I'm not putting the C bead, immediately I put in my crystal, I'll just sew it directly without attaching any C bead, and then I'll pull it all straight to about 2 inches. Like you can measure from here to here about 2 inches, then you can sew your beads on without applying Yes, so now that I'm done and all the spaces are filled, I will just cut my thread and then tie to secure the place so that my beads do not fall off. While the person is wearing it, it doesn't fall off. So to ensure that it's well secured and well tied, I will do it again. Yes, so once I'm done like this, I'll cut it and then I'll clear off the area. So there you have it, very beautifully, neatly done, and this glittering is very nice and is very, very beautiful. All right, so I'm going to do the embellishment. The person is going to wear it, and then by the time you put it on your head, the embellishment will be on the left side of the person. That is why the 2 inches were left there for us to put the things there. So for the things I'm going to use for the embellishment, these are the flowers, and then the feathers that I'll be using, the arrowhead feathers, and then the mini feathers. So you can quickly arrange your flowers. Very nice. You can cut, you use your plier, your mini plier, to cut the excess of its long. I won't need it, so I'm just cutting it off. Yes, so for the arrowhead too, it was long, it was in excess, so I just cut the other side off. So what I will use now is apply my uhu gum, and allow it to dry a bit before I work with it. When you apply the uhu gum and you don't allow it to dry and you touch it, you see that it will be sticky on your palm and then it won't make your work neat. So I'm attaching the leaf. It fell off, so I'm just attaching it. So now that I've applied the uhu gum, I'm just going to allow it to dry small, and then I'll just attach it here. Yes, so I'm going to attach this feathers called arrowhead. I'm just going to attach it at the back of the flower, and then I'll put it and attach it to the main band. So if you guys see what I'm doing, just apply enough, just apply generously on it, so that you be sure that when it dries and then you stick it there, it will not pull off. So you can also apply some of the glue on the space that you left for the work to be done. So you can apply some quickly, sparingly, so that by the time you are ready to fix, it will be dry, and then you can just fix it quickly. So I think now it's dried a little in, so I can just attach my flower to it. I'm just attaching my flower to the feather. Yes, so it's beautifully attached now. So you can see, like now you can just pick it like something like a whole flower and a feather together. That is the uhu gum that I used to attach it. Like I will do same with this one. So when it comes to this one, just be creative. Just be creative. Choose your own style of finishing the work. The most important thing is getting the beads sewn on the Alice band. So once the bead is sewn on the Alice band, whatever is left is your creativity. So now we are going to attach our flower and our feather onto our band. So because I've already applied some glue there, I'll just straight attach it. And when you attach it, kindly hold it down for a while. Just hold it down. Yes, give it some time for it to dry. Hold it down. Don't be quick to move your hand. Hold it down. Then you can also attach this one too. I'm applying some glue. and allow it to just dry for a bit, and then I'll attach that one as well. After that, you can rearrange the flowers to suit you, but then you can also blow on it, but it's not really advisable. It's always best to allow it to dry up. So now that is dry, I can also attach it to the other side. Yes, so now when I lift it, you can see this side and this side together very beautifully well attached. So just take your time and allow it to dry. We are not in a rush, so just allow it to dry. If you think it's going to worry you, then you can also apply some of the gum. So while we are waiting for it to dry, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel, and then share, and then leave your comments in the comment section. I'll be very happy and very glad to hear from you. So it's almost done now. So when you are done like this, you can tilt the flower, probably turn this one to the side. The direction you want it to show, it depends on yourself. Wherever you want your arrowhead to be facing, it's up to you. You decide where you want it to face. So now that I'm done, you can see that there are some sequins inside the flower, so I won't need sequins again. I'll only attach my mini feathers to it, just a few of them. So this is how I do it. I just insert it quickly in the gum, and then I'll pull it and I'll just take it somewhere, just to give it some extra glam, since Glam Store is known for its glamorous, beautiful fascinators and accessories. So you just put it inside, just do it like that. It's very slim, and you just need a few just to give it an extra glow. We are not putting plenty. So thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up, and then keep watching and staying tuned, and the next video will come up shortly, and I know you will love it. So when you do yours, kindly rock it, and then send us a picture in the comment section, or leave a comment in the comment section. So this is how it is done. We are done so beautiful.